Look at this
all
one.
alien-like looking.
business.
You are like serious, and this is
That's right.
serious.
Make sure we hear everything.
Okay,
No, you go.
shoot.
I really appreciated you finally being let in on everything and the zeal at which you dive into the research.
There has to be zeal, otherwise I would go nuts. No, I love that. I love that aspect of the character that is written in. It is just like he's so excited that I do. I want every crime to be traced. Where before I was so freaked out, but now it's like I'm crazy. I'm nuts.
I kept getting worried every time season 2 or 3 something happened to you. I was like, they're gonna kill him. They're gonna kill him. Something's happening. They're gonna kill him. I was worried.
He's always the one in peril.
Yes.
It's like they always put him in peril. It's like, let's make him hang off a building. Let's make him see a bunch of creatures and think he's freaking out. I hear it's going to be this. It's interesting because now I feel like I'm in a comfortable place, and suddenly they just told me they're like, oh no, it's going to be a real difficult freshman year for you in this season. So I was like, no.
Can you tease how at all? Anything?
That's all they told me was like it's
Oh.
going to be a tough freshman year. So I'm going to be eating my donuts, and I'm going to be trying to have a good time.
Since you did tackle sort of the research part of it,
Yeah.
so now that the trailer is gone, does that make you a bigger linchpin now because you know all this stuff, you know a little bit more major?
It depends on if they go that direction or not. Because now we've gone into Rosalie and Monroe's basement, and they have all the stuff stored there. But it's interesting how he has become suddenly. Like, he knows what this one is. He knows what it is. They don't know what it is yet. He knows what it is. I like that aspect of the character. And I've always liked, and he's always been like that. He's someone that, as a cop, they used to ask me, like, how do you describe your character? You know, even when I didn't know, it was like a smart cop and a smart-ass cop. But I was always thinking that he wanted to do the best that he could with his job. Now with this inception of like, with all the vesting knowledge, I think he's going to be the same way. I think he wants to be at the top of his game. He wants to be better than everybody else at knowing this stuff. So I like that aspect. And I hope it goes that direction.
We see a lot of background into everybody else's kind of background stories from their personal lives. Are we going to see anything for Sergeant Blues?
Well, I'm hoping for a romance.
There we go.
And then, you know, with the Aswang episode, they showed a little bit of my family, they showed a little bit of that. I think they have no choice but to go in that direction with every character, you know, because what are you going to do in these seasons? You know, what has happened is like season 4, suddenly everything became so much deeper. Like every character had their moment to shine. And now, you know, you are starting to see like families and whatnot, and I would love that. You know, I am hoping they go that direction.
They kind of flew in from the beginning of the series that they envisioned this.
No, never. I mean, they're like something they do really well, and I think that it's part of the reason for the success of the show is that they let the characters write the story, as opposed to going, we're going to try to fit this character into the storyline that we've got planned for the end of the season. Sometimes it changes because the characters suddenly you see some chemistry happening there. Or remember the time when I found the books? That was never supposed to happen. It was just that he was investigating the house. They're like, well, he's going to see the books. Well, let him see the books, because they didn't think they were going to do me finding out till like season 5. And now it's like that's how they say we're going to let the characters write it organically. And I love that aspect of it. It's also a little scary. Because then you turn the page and like, please don't organically die. Any more questions?
I think
They were sort of wrapping
Okay.
things up. Okay.
Thank you.
We're going to be
guys.
responsible.
Thank you.
Thank you.